Hi, I'm Tim Catafamo for Brookdale Television, and welcome to New Student Orientation. Now, I know a lot of you are probably wondering what your life is going to be like on campus, and you probably have some worries. Don't worry, though. The New Student Orientation sessions here at Brookdale allow students to learn what their life is going to be like as far as academics is concerned, involvement opportunities such as joining clubs, their rights and responsibilities, and getting a tour of Brookdale's beautiful campus.
Really great. Better than you've ever felt before. I want you to feel as though you're about to meet your long-lost sister or your brother or your best friend, and you love everybody in this room and everything in your life is going amazing.
We're ready, right? All right, guys, we're going to call
Academic life. In this part of the New Student Orientation session, Dean Richard Pfeffer gave some words of advice about academic tips, such as following college rules, reviewing your class syllabus, and managing your time both inside and outside of the classroom.
Hey guys, I saw some of you, I see a couple familiar faces from Early Bird. So a little bit what I'm going to talk about here, I mentioned in Early Bird, but I'm going to spend a little more time elaborating about it. First of all, my role as Dean of Enrollment Development and Student Affairs, I oversee all of the departments in the campus, in the college, that are really geared towards helping you grow as a student, as an adult, as a citizen, and those are all important lessons. It's all part of your education, all part of being in college. So some of the areas that I work with, student life and activities, with Rob and his crew, athletics, Children's Learning Center, the Office of Disability Services, International Center, also counseling, all of the intake kinds of things, admissions, registration records, and those kinds of offices. So I have a lot of oversight. I also serve as the individual, along with Dr. Curto, Stephen Curto, who sees students that have been dismissed or suspended from the college. But the key factor, the most important thing for me to impress upon you today, and it's the right time in orientation, is that you are about to start college. Period. Not junior college, not 13th grade, not an extension of high school. You are starting college. The demands on you, the academic rigor, the expectations for your performance will be those of a college freshman. No difference whether you're here, you're at Purdue University, you're at Harvard, you're at Monmouth University, the demands on you are the same. And they are dramatically different than high school. And the most significant difference in terms of those expectations is centered around something called the syllabus. In each of your classes, you're going to be given a syllabus. Rob's going to pull one up to just give you a sample of what one looks like. But you'll get one for each class. And the syllabus is going to very, very clearly and very specifically define for you what the faculty members' expectations are in that class. Is if you miss more than 3 classes, you fail. Not, well, I was sick. Not, oh, my mother said I had to go take care of my brother. Not, oh, we had a cut day today. If it says miss more than 3 absences, you fail. If you miss more than 3 classes, you fail. Makes no difference what the reasons were. The reason it's important for me to make sure you understand this is you're coming in here from high school. The grades you get in college stay with you the rest of your life. Get good grades. What are you here for, guys? Do the work you're supposed to do, and the first part of that is understanding what's on the syllabus. It is a sign of maturity and strength to ask for help. The last thing I want to talk to you about is a couple of strategies, a couple of things, two in particular that I think are really critical for your success. And the first one is my underpinning for everything. It's right where I started. Lose the 13th grade mentality. It's a myth. Fact. About 70% of our first-time, full-time students are transfer students. So let's pick Columbia as a good example. It's close by. It's an Ivy League college. Harvard, Princeton, Yale, Columbia, Brown, Dartmouth, Ivy League college. We sent actually quite a few students to Columbia over the years. The one who went last year went in as a junior. What that means, in the simplest terms I can tell you, is Columbia was confident that the work that student did their freshman and sophomore year at Brookdale.
Rights and responsibilities. In this section of the new student orientation session, Officer Rasheem Witten of the Brookdale Police Force spoke with students in depth about what protocols students need to follow on campus, such as speed limits on campus roads.
We patrol the campus 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and we patrol the campus in several different aspects: vehicle, bicycle, foot patrol. So you would have to get connected with Middletown Police Department or the Monmouth County Radio Room. They, in return, will take your call and transfer you to us, and then you have to repeat why you were calling. And our dispatcher then will dispatch you. See the delay in that? There's a lot that's happening. So if you could pull out your phones for me real quick, I'm going to give you a phone number. And this is my personal cell phone number, ladies. All right? 732. I said ladies. I hear, hold on. 732-224-2222. Now, I gave you that number for a reason. Because your experience here at Brookdale, you may encounter some of these things, but we want to give you information on what to do when you're encountering. So you might want to give us a call on a first day call. Time if you're 9 months pregnant and you're here, I'll make you open up and push. All right? I didn't tell you to come here. You're here. So let's have this baby, and you're going to name it after me. All right?
How we dealt with it and what the repercussions were.
Chris June also spoke to students about the Student Code of Conduct, which can be read online at brookdalecc.edu/handbook.
I want to talk to you about the Brookdale Code of Conduct, which my office enforces. In addition to the laws that Officer Witten was speaking about, Brookdale has a code of conduct that's designed to ensure we have as safe and effective a learning environment as possible. So it's an easy read. It's about 3 or 4 pages. I'm going to show you /handbook, brookdalecc.edu/catalog, or if you want to see a hard copy of it, it's in our office downstairs in room 101, or at any of the regional locations. So Freehold, Long Branch, Wall, wherever you might be, they have copies of it as well.
Getting involved here on campus. During this section of the new student orientation sessions, Lauren Brutzman and Jill Donovan each talked about getting involved on campus and getting the full college experience. Students could do this by joining some of the student clubs on campus, by becoming a member of one of the nationally ranked athletics teams Brookdale has, or studying abroad in some different countries.
I'm going to talk to you a little bit about getting involved here at Brookdale. So why should you get involved? Well, it's going to help you transition into college. So we know that the transition can sometimes be kind of difficult, new school, new start for some of you, and we want to help you make that transition as you don't know anybody. I made some of my closest friends at orientation, so hopefully you've already made a new friend here, or we're going to help you get to meet some new people. There's a lot of research out there that shows that the more you feel connected to the school that you're in, the more likely you are to graduate. And we want you to feel connected to Brookdale. We want you to feel that when you're here, there's a reason for you to be here. We want you to feel involved and a part of our community. You're going to have a better college experience if you participate in activities.
The new student orientation sessions are great ways to learn about how to get involved here on campus and to become better prepared for your first-year experience here at Brookdale. To learn more about anything else you see, go to our website at brookdalecc.edu. I'm Tim Kettlefema for Brookdale Television. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see all of you around campus very soon.